Have you ever felt like you're holding your breath through life? Like no matter how much you do, how much you give, or how hard you try, it's never quite enough. There's this quiet panic underneath it, all the tension in your chest that tightens every time you think about tomorrow. It's subtle at times, like a whisper in the background, but some days it roars. And the worst part is, you've learned to live with it. We call it anxiety, we call it stress. But underneath those labels is something far more universal. The fear of not having enough. Not enough time, not enough money, not enough love, not enough safety, and sometimes not enough of yourself to make it through the day. This fear wraps itself around our thoughts and takes root in our bodies until we forget what it even feels like to be at peace. But what if you could remember? What if you could gently unhook yourself from the noise of fear and drop into a space inside you that has always been calm, always been safe, always been enough? This meditation isn't about escaping your reality. It's about returning to something truer than fear. Together we'll slow everything down. You'll reconnect with your breath. You'll soften the noise of worry. And as your body begins to relax, your heart will remember what your mind forgot. You are already whole. Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, imagine releasing everything that has weighed you down today. Let's begin. Sit or lie down in a position that feels easy, safe, and supportive. Let your hands rest gently on your lap or by your side. If you haven't already, close your eyes softly. Allow the outside world to fade a little. Allow your attention to begin to turn inward. Now take a slow, steady breath in through your nose. Hold it gently for just a moment and slowly exhale through your mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale deeply. Feel your belly expand. Hold and release. Feel yourself sinking just a little deeper into this moment. As you settle into your breath, I invite you to become aware of the quiet thoughts moving through your mind. Maybe they're subtle, maybe they're loud. Maybe they say things like, what if this doesn't work? Or, I can't afford to relax. Or, I don't have enough time, enough money, enough energy. Just notice. Don't resist. Don't judge. These are the voices of a very old pattern we've all learned in some way. The pattern of lack. The belief that you must always strive, hustle, or push to be okay. That something essential is missing from your life, and if you just worked harder or worried longer, maybe you'd finally find it. This belief lives not just in the mind, but in the body. Scan your body gently now. Where do you hold this fear? Is it in your chest, your jaw, your shoulders? Maybe your stomach tightens without you realizing. Maybe your hands are clenched. Maybe there's a weight in your heart that's been sitting there for far too long. Wherever it is, I invite you to place your awareness there now, not to fix it or judge it, but simply to witness it. That fear has been trying to protect you. It thinks worry keeps you safe. It thinks being on alert helps you prepare. But in truth, this constant vigilance only wears you down. So in this moment, let's try something new. Let's speak gently to the parts of you that are afraid. Silently repeat to yourself, I see you. I understand why you've been afraid. But you don't have to protect me anymore. In this moment, I choose to let go. I choose to remember. I am safe. I am whole. I have enough. Now breathe that in. Let your inhale carry this new truth into your body, cell by cell, breath by breath. And as you exhale, feel yourself letting go just a little more. If the fear rises again, that's okay. You don't need to resist it. You don't need to silence it. Just gently place it down like a heavy coat you no longer wish to carry. It served you once, but now you're ready to feel light again. Imagine now a warm golden light forming in the center of your chest. It's soft but steady. With each breath, that light expands. Gently, it begins to soothe every tense part of you. Your jaw softens, your shoulders drop, your heart steadies. This light is not from outside you, it's always been within. It is the memory of enoughness, the memory of peace. And in this moment, you are safe to rest in it. Let's take 3 slow, intentional breaths together. Inhale, light and peace. Exhale, tension and fear. Inhale, I am enough. Exhale, I release what I no longer need. Inhale, I trust. Exhale, I rest. And now, let's sit in stillness for just a few moments together. Breathe gently, rest deeply, and simply be. When you're ready, I'll guide you to the next step. Let's continue. Let your body remain relaxed. Let your breath flow easily, soft and unforced, like waves coming in and going out. There's nowhere to be but here. Nothing to do but breathe. Nothing to fix. Nothing to chase. In this stillness, begin to notice what fear feels like, not as a concept, but as a presence. Where does it live? In your thoughts. How does it shape the way you speak to yourself? How often does it whisper, what if, or not yet, or be careful? These whispers become habits, and those habits begin to shape how we live. Fear tells us to prepare for the worst. Fear tells us we're alone. Fear tells us we must control everything to stay safe. But fear, while often loud, is not the truth. Fear is a learned voice, a practiced pattern, a survival strategy. Right now, in this moment, you're safe. Let that truth sink in. You are here, you are breathing. You are supported by this moment, by the earth beneath you, by the silence that surrounds you. And in this safe space, you get to ask yourself something powerful. What if I no longer had to live from fear? Don't rush the answer. Just sit with the question. What would it feel like to trust that life is supporting you even when you can't see the full path ahead? What would it feel like to make choices from peace, not panic? Let's practice together. Bring your attention to your heart space again. With each breath, imagine softening that area as if your heart were slowly opening like a flower to the sunlight. It's safe to open. You're not the same person who was hurt before. You're wiser now, stronger, more aware. Silently repeat these words after me, letting them become your inner rhythm. I am no longer ruled by fear. I trust in the wisdom of life. I am grounded even when things are uncertain. I choose calm. I choose clarity. I choose love. Now, let's deepen the breath. Inhale through the nose, gently, fully. Exhale through the mouth, slowly, completely. Let each breath cleanse you. Let each exhale melt the fear that's been hiding in your muscles, your memories, your habits. Fear may still arise, and that's okay. This meditation isn't about banishing fear forever. It's about no longer letting fear lead. You can feel afraid and still choose peace. You can feel uncertain and still move forward with grace. You can feel the old story surface and still write a new one. Let's go deeper. Visualize now a river flowing in front of you. Its waters are clear, steady, and calm. This river is made of trust. Trust in life, trust in yourself, trust in the greater intelligence that holds all things together. Each time you breathe out, imagine placing one fear into that river. See it dissolve as the current carries it away. Let's try now. Inhale, exhale, release fear of the unknown. Inhale, exhale, release fear of failure. Inhale, exhale, release fear of not being enough. Breathe, rest, receive. You are not broken. You're not behind. You're not alone. You are exactly where you're meant to be in your journey awakening, remembering, softening. And the more you practice returning to this stillness, the more you'll realize you never needed fear to keep you safe. You only needed presence. You only needed to remember who you truly are beneath the noise. Let's return to our intention. Silently say to yourself, today I live from calm, not from fear. I trust the unfolding. I breathe into peace. I am enough, exactly as I am. Let's sit in this energy for a few more moments. Let the breath anchor you. Let the stillness hold you. Let your heart rest. And when you're ready, gently begin to bring your awareness back. You can wiggle your fingers, move your shoulders slightly, but keep that inner calm with you. The world may be loud, but your peace doesn't need to be. It's quiet, steady, and always available within. Take a moment now to gently notice the energy within you. Not what you're doing, just what you're being. Feel the subtle current moving through your chest, through your hands, your spine. Let your breath bring you into contact with that energy. Each inhale drawing in presence. Each exhale letting go of tension, letting go of old patterns, letting go of what no longer serves you. Now that you've started to loosen your grip on fear, let's begin to open the heart to something new, something softer, more spacious, more joyful. What would it feel like to expect good things? Not because you're trying to force happiness, not because you're ignoring life's difficulties, but because deep within you, you remember that joy is your natural state. You remember that you were not born to constantly brace for the worst. You were born to feel light, open, connected, to feel joy, not as a reward, but as a way of being. Let's pause here in stillness. Ask yourself gently, what do I usually expect from life? Do you expect difficulty? Do you anticipate disappointment, conflict, or lack? Or have you allowed yourself to imagine that beauty, love, and ease might be just as natural? Now bring your hand softly to your heart if that feels right for you. Feel the warmth there, the gentle pulse of life within. That rhythm has been beating long before you could name a single worry. It's your quiet reminder that life is happening for you, not against you. And in this space, you are safe to begin expecting the best. Silently repeat to yourself, it is safe for me to expect goodness. It is safe for me to believe that joy is possible. It is safe for me to let go of waiting for the next problem. Now, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, release any resistance you feel. You don't have to be perfect at this. You're simply opening a door to a different way of being. Visualize now a new day unfolding in front of you like a sunrise. Soft golden light spreading slowly across the horizon. This day holds no tension, no judgment, no rush. This day is full of gentle possibility. And every step you take, every moment you live in awareness, allows you to meet the day with trust. In this peaceful space, let's invite joy, not the kind of joy that comes only from big wins or loud celebrations, but the quiet joy that lives in ordinary things, a warm cup of tea, the way sunlight touches your skin, the feeling of your breath rising and falling with ease. Joy is not far away. It's here beneath the layers of stress, beneath the old beliefs, beneath the noise. It's been waiting for your return. Now breathe into that feeling. Inhale, I welcome joy. Exhale, I release fear. Inhale, I expect the best. Exhale, I rest in trust. Let's take this moment now to feel what it means to believe that life is supporting you, that the universe is not working against you, but with you, that each moment is an opportunity to receive and not just to struggle or fix, but to receive. What if your default setting was calm? What if your expectation was kindness? What if your nervous system no longer had to live in high alert? Take a few more breaths here, letting those questions echo gently in your heart. Silently say to yourself, I trust that good things are on the way. I don't need to know how or when. I simply need to stay open. And now return to your breath, slow, gentle, present. Feel the body softening, the chest widening, the face relaxing. Expecting good does not mean ignoring reality. It means choosing to align with hope. It means creating space within you so joy can rise again, unblocked and unburdened. So as you continue to rest in stillness, let your mind soften and open. You do not have to prepare for disappointment. You are allowed to feel safe in this moment. You are allowed to trust that the next moment will carry you forward. You are allowed to feel joy. Let that be your mantra now. Not just in this meditation, but as you go back into the day, let it live in your breath. Let it echo in your posture. Let it guide the way you speak to yourself. And let it remind you, you are worthy of goodness not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Let's breathe together one last time before we move on. Inhale, trust. Exhale, joy. Inhale, openness. Exhale, ease. Let yourself remain in this peaceful space for a few more moments. There's nothing to do. Just be. You've arrived in a space of stillness. You've begun to loosen the grip of fear. You've dared to expect joy. Now, let us bring this deeper into the body, into the cells, into the subtle rhythms of your being. You see, your body is always listening. It's not just reacting to the world outside, it's responding to your inner world. Every thought, every belief, every emotional undercurrent creates a ripple, and your body echoes those signals in ways you may not even realize. When your mind is filled with stress, the body tenses. When your thoughts circle around not enough, the breath shortens. When you worry without rest, the body forgets how to relax. But the beauty is this: just as the body mirrors anxiety, it can also mirror peace. Let's begin there. Place one hand over your heart and the other on your belly. Close your eyes gently again, and let's come home to the wisdom of the breath, home to the simple power of presence. Breathe in slowly. Feel the rise of your chest. Breathe out gently. Feel the softening of your abdomen. Continue this rhythm. Inhale, expansion, exhale, release. With each breath, I invite you to begin feeding your body with a new kind of thought, not one rooted in fear or lack or duty, but a simple, spacious thought. It's okay to rest. It's safe to be soft. There's nothing I need to fix in this moment. Let those words wash through you, not as affirmations to force, but as truths to remember. And notice what begins to change in your body when the thoughts shift. Can you feel your shoulders drop a little? Can you feel the jaw unclench, the hands ungrip, the belly soften? This is what happens when you give yourself permission to be carefree. Carefree doesn't mean careless. It doesn't mean disconnected or irresponsible. It means you're not burdening this moment with thoughts from the past or worries about the future. You are simply here with your breath, your body, your awareness. Now take a moment to scan your body from head to toe, gently, kindly, without any agenda. Notice what areas feel tight. Notice what areas feel open. Bring breath to the places that feel heavy. Bring gratitude to the places that feel light. Let's take a deeper breath, know one that nourishes you from the inside out. Inhale through the nose, filling the lungs, expanding the belly. Exhale through the mouth long, slow and steady. And now again, inhale. I nourish my body with peace. Exhale. I release all that I don't need. As you rest here, begin to visualize a gentle wave of soft golden light rising up from your feet and slowly moving upward. This wave brings relaxation, it brings ease, it brings the quiet message. You are allowed to feel good. The light moves through the legs, soothing the knees, softening the thighs. It moves into the hips, releasing the grip of control, into the belly where so much fear has lived, and it calms everything it touches. Upward into the chest. This light opens your heart space. It reminds your lungs how to breathe freely. It reminds your body how to trust again. Through your shoulders, your arms, your hands, letting go of the need to hold everything together. Letting go of the weight you didn't even know you were carrying. Into the throat, clearing the space for gentle truth. Over the face, the jaw, the eyes relaxing, all expression. And finally, the light reaches the crown of your head, enveloping your entire being in a field of calm. In this moment, your body remembers this is what safety feels like. This is what it means to be nourished by peace. Now silently repeat within yourself, I choose lightness. I choose rest. I choose to treat myself with kindness. My body is worthy of ease. My mind is worthy of quiet. My soul is worthy of joy. Breathe that in and rest for a few moments now, doing nothing but existing. No effort, no thought, no expectation. Just the breath, the body, and the awareness of being alive. Let this stillness stay with you. Let it ripple out into the hours that follow. And whenever the world feels too loud, remember, you can return to this state because it's not outside of you. It lives within you. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to chase it. You simply need to remember to pause and breathe. Let's take 3 final breaths together. Inhale, calm. Exhale, release. Inhale, light. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, peace. Exhale, rest. And slowly begin to bring your awareness back to the room. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your shoulders gently. Let your eyes flutter open whenever you feel ready. But hold on to this lightness. Let it be the lens through which you move today. If this meditation brought you even a moment of peace, let it be a reminder you can return to that peace anytime. It's not something you have to earn. It's not something reserved for special moments or perfect conditions. It's already within you, always waiting, always ready. Every breath is an invitation. Every pause is a doorway. And every time you choose to show up for yourself like this, with patience, with softness, with trust, you change something deep within. You begin to rewire your life, not around fear, but around presence, around calm, around enoughness. So I invite you to carry this lightness with you as you step back into the world. Let it shape your words. Let it soften your actions. Let it remind you there is nothing wrong